Hey everyone, so this is a new version of the Brookhaven tutorial. So I will be showing you the basic playing skills for players who are not paying. Let's get started. So first, obviously, when you spawn, there has been an update and there is now a subway in the spawn area and a playground, and the police station is right near there. And also, right across from here, they have basic shops, and they also have the apartments, which is pretty cool. And I think apartments are kind of better than houses. Well, Brookhaven apartments, because I think they just look more neater, in my opinion. But the first thing I'm going to show you how to do is, once you get inside the spawn area, you might notice something. You don't see your username on top of your head. You could either put your username or you could put your roleplay name. It could be anything, really. It could be your name or it could be your username. And then once you've done that, you can change the color to whatever you want. And also with the info and bio is, it just lets people know what you're all about. Or you could just put your first name and put your last name in both of these little slots. But yeah, you could really do whatever you want, and you could customize it however you want. Okay, so now that is done, I'm going to show you the next thing. So basically, if you spawn in and you're a new player to Brookhaven, you will probably see it that you have your avatar. So that's customizable. So basically, on your right hand side, you're going to see all these little things. You're going to see like faces, a backpack, a person, and a car and house. I'm gonna go through each. I already did this one, so I'm gonna go through the customized one. So basically, it has your body. The first one is of the person with the default clothes. It's where you can change the skin color of yourself, change the height, and change the face, and take off any accessories that you don't want. The next one is clothing, of course. There's the boy side and there's the girl side. And you might be wondering what this little thing is with the police officer. This is basically roleplay outfits, like work jobs or customers or a poor person, or just really anything. Workout clothes, a cowboy, as you can see, pajamas, even an astronaut. And also, I think that's a priest. I don't know. Could be. A lifesaver outfit. I don't know. Lifesaver. I don't know what I'm saying. But, yeah. This is all the roleplay outfits, and you could pick whichever one you want. So, in the clothing side, I don't know how much clothes there are, but all I know is there's a lot. There's shirts and pants, there's roleplay outfits, and yeah. And this over here, all the way to your left, is all of the accessories, like I was talking about, like hair, face accessories, back accessories, waist accessories, and also head accessories. You could customize your avatar as whatever you want, really. And it could be really anything. And also, you can customize it to where it could be a job. Like I said, the roleplay outfits really come in handy with this. And that comes into what next I'm going to say. Up here, I forgot to talk about this. You could change the theme of the map. It will only be seen by you, so no one else could see it. But still, it's honestly just a really cool feature. I think it's a really cool feature because you can literally change the theme of the maps, and I just think that's so cool. So, and you can also have a child, and I don't really like those. Those kind of don't really make any sense to me. But yeah, and now I'm coming to the next thing. This is the jobs. The jobs they don't give you money, but they're good for role plays. Like, you could be a sheriff, a chef, a model, a singer, a YouTuber. You could really be anything. You could work as anything. And I think that's really cool. And probably my favorite job of them all is the sheriff. Just in my opinion. And now, the next thing we're going to get into is the tools. So, the tools, they have a lot of tools. And it's basically, some of these tools are foods. And some of these tools you can interact with. Well, most of these tools you can interact with. Some of them you can't. The phone is probably the coolest one because you could call help services. You could call military workers or anything. You could really call anyone if you need help. And there's a lot. And there's also food. Like, there's milk, there's water, there's ice cream, there's a lot of stuff. So that's it with the tools. And now here we have emotions or emotes, whatever you want to call it. Basically, there's a lot. You could wave, you can point, you could laugh, you could cry, you can yawn. You could also dance, which is really cool too. So yeah. Now the next thing is getting more into like the roleplay side of Brookhaven. Like more of like where like I don't know how to say it. Just like the roleplay side of Brookhaven. Like the cars and houses and stuff. So there's a lot of vehicles. There's bicycles, there's motorcycles, there's a hoverboard, there's a lot as you can see. There's premium cars, of course there's free cars, and there's also locked cars, which you can only access if you get game passes, which I'm going to get into that in a little bit, since this video is mainly focusing on players who are playing for free. So, basically there's a lot of vehicles, and yeah. Now the last one of this little bar on the right side of your screen is the houses. So there's a lot of houses you can choose from. There's also special houses. I thought I had this game pass, but I don't think I have it anymore. But yeah, and you could choose where you want to live, and they have free houses, of course, and I think I like this one the most because it's just a little cozy, tiny home. Like I was saying, it's just a little cozy, tiny home. And also, if something like that happens to you, if you click on the house and you click this little blue teleportation thing, you will automatically spawn to your house, which I think that is very cool, because if you don't want to walk or drive to your house, you could just click on that little teleportation thing. And also you could lock your doors, of course, and now you can probably see why I say this is my favorite house, because if you're living alone, this is such a little tiny home, and it doesn't have much space, but it kind of has a lot of space for one person, especially since there's 2 beds. So now we're gonna get into game passes. So game passes, on the left hand side of your screen, you will see this little shopping cart and a little blue star on it. If you click on that, you can see all these awesome game passes. You could see Penthouse. You can see there's a lot you could choose from. And I think most of these game passes are at a reasonable price, but some of them are just crazy, and I just don't think some of them make a lot of sense, because some of them are just too expensive to be that game pass. So yeah. And now the last thing is the map. Since you're since you're a Brookhaven player, you're probably gonna want to tour the map and get a nice tour of the map. Because since you're a new Brookhaven player, then you probably don't know where to go or how to get around. So I'm going to show you that. Just added a few stuff like garbage day, which I don't know what that is, but I think it's pretty cool, I guess. Now on with the tour. So basically, if you get a car, you can get any kind of car that you want. And this is a very small little town, and I like that because it's easy to really get around. There's a gas station, there's a mall. I think that was a McDonald's or something. There's a diner, there's a park, there's a police station. Brookhaven also added subways. We've been over here before. There's a club, which it's only open for 2 days, I think. And also there's an ice cream place. There's a barber shop. There's a grocery store. There's an arcade. There's even a hospital. There's a school. There's what is this? I think that's a town hall. And there's a fire station. There's a police station. There's a daycare. There's a Brookhaven shelter. There's a post office. And they have a lot of stuff. And also they have the knockoff Starbucks. They have a library. They have a dentist. They have a clothing store. And they also have a Brookhaven bank. And lastly, they have the motel. So as you can see over what I just said, they have a lot of stuff in this town, even though it is a small town. So that is going to be the end of today's tutorial, and I hope you got help from that video, and I hope now you know how to play Brookhaven like a pro. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye, fun funs.